find rivalries across the fruited plain from coast to coast, but in the South, where they say the game just means more, there's only one game considered the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From black jersey debuts to prayers at Jordan Hare, this matchup has had it all. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll return it. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's...
Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to pass on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Under fire. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
As As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite on Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
Unloads to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
Well, he's putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ready to go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They'll go with a direct snap. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Tigers will try to pick it up on 4th down. Look out, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 20.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. He's past the 30. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be changing the route. Try to get it to the edge. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a 1st down.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The give from the gun. And he got enough for the 1st somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. A shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Estes. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today, and while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 15 to Florida State. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the run, it's Garrison. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Georgia. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Back open in the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Auburn to the line in a hurry. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football. They play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garrison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. brings that Auburn offense onto the field again. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, this little guy is going to be difficult for any DB to cover, especially on these slant throws because he gets out of his break and he explodes off the line of scrimmage so quickly.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run. Still looking. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
What an easy way to get some free yards. I got an athletic quarterback that can do this. I can bootleg him to his right, make it a pass-run option. If he wants to take a shot down the field, so be it. But if not, just chew up some ground and go get a positive play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Going right to work up top. Setting up the screen. Crosses the 30. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. Makes the grab deep. Running free. Touchdown Bulldogs. And the beatdown has ensued. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today, and while this is only one game...
Bro, stop jumping my routes with that fast-ass fucking linebacker, bro.
They're trailing by 36 to Florida State.
I'm trying to be... I'm trying to be great out here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So here comes the Auburn offense. That last drive was promising for a while.
I need to get unhungry because I don't like that.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
Quarterback is giving me the blues, bro.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They've got it out of the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
You need to get on somewhere.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs,
oh, shit.
his eyes downfield.
Just run. I threw it too late.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined.
He just sitting there waiting, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Second down, he'll throw it. Puts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Auburn lines up quickly. Wants to throw again. He's taking the shot.
Catch it. I want the underneath. I need a first down.
After struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Fuck, bro. Golly. I had it too, man.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like
right, man. Damn, bro.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like he's going to
fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, he was right there.
The Ducats are starting to hunker down and they are sinking their teeth into the deep South's oldest rivalry.
And the red and black going crazy, the fans going nuts, and Georgia has dominated this rivalry of late. Auburn fans are sick and tired of the dogs.
No, he dragged his feet.
They got to do something about it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah. They asked me 1,018 questions too. 1,018.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw.
What the?
Hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that.
Bro, he gotta go, bro. You're not hurt, bro. He's fine. His feelings hurt, if anything. Why are you throwing it like that? He finna get out of here. I still got a whole quarter. Goodbye. Ain't nothing wrong with him either. This is my backup, though, be honest with you.
Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat.
That linebacker. Was that you on that linebacker? In the middle.
electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around. And I think they got used to it in the first half. And now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
He's open on the right.
Well, I think on that play, you saw this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent.
Yes, that's
and
my
got good
backup.
hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Dixon. He lets one fly.
Catch it, catch it. Come on, bro. Good hit.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Oh my God.
Right
there.
the
Yeah, they is. I've been peeping it.
Keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Fucking
Man, they just can't get anything going. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead.
You do not need to know that. It's disguised for a reason. No.
Memorable can come from this one. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Now they have extended this lead, guys. Starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
What the?
No chance he's taking
Bro,
the knee. Here
this
he
nigga
goes.
stood there,
And the
bro.
returner is stopped.
Ah! Good job, guy.
They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the
No,
race.
he fucking
And this offense
didn't
has to
run.
find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative. Whatever that looks
He didn't
like,
run. He
this
just stood
offense
there at the goal
somehow
line.
start them. There's nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give him credit, too. because
Yeah, I
they
thought he
knew
was going
that
to fair catch it
physically they were
himself when
going
he
to
did.
try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the
Turning it on.
Oh.
Inside the 40. Past the 30. The 20.
Oh my gosh.
Taking that all the way, and they stop him at the 7.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open
He's not even fast, bro.
It's just silly. Look at the angles.
He ain't fast,
Trying
though.
to catch him, but he's got so much.
Like his speed only like
he can
a
outrun those angles
92.
and make enormous plays.
I try to weave like a dog. The dog was chasing me.
Whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up a huge gain. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Got back up in.
Second and goal for the offense.
What the fuck? This fat ass nigga. Bro, why is he running like that, bro? No, we ain't gonna play this.
Not physical enough at the point of
Huh?
attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the
Hell no. Can't beat me.
this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
What about LSU?
He beat LSU in 23 seconds.
Makes the catch.
Come
Got
on.
him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. That leaves him with a tough fourth down situation. You'd love to just chip into the lead, but at this point, a
AU,
touchdown to a
Auburn
trap.
University.
And I think it just clears up the decision-making later in the game.
Yeah, I am
But
Team
I think you stay
Tigers.
aggressive here. You try to get the touchdown. You're not going to...
Hey.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Auburn!
Tight
Quick
end.
strike through the air for the score.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their
Oh my
offensive
gosh,
way.
bro.
They've been out, but
What the
here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing.
That bitch start going left to right, man.
Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he's not going to
No kick returns, sir.
Not nearly as much.
Stay in your lanes, people.
He'll be stopped at the 15.
Girl, shut up. Ain't nobody talking to you.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're playing.
Come on, get over there.
These guys offensively have been
That's your safety right there, number 7.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got to
He
really
left.
lead.
He left Georgia.
They've got a first and 10 at the 34.
Fight that nigga after the game.
Quarterback may change this route.
Couple of red shirts.
Looking to throw on first
Oh,
down.
gosh.
It's on target and complete. He puts him in business.
I don't know. Why y'all got 187 questions?
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Yes, it is. Hey, come back over here.
Looking downfield on first down.
No, go back.
It's a fly. He's got
I
it.
knew it was coming, bro.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play.
I knew it was. I promise you.
They are in no mood.
I just didn't know which side it was coming from.
They keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense.
And we have breaking news.
You, a lineman, get ran over by a receiver, man. Get the fuck
How
out
about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week.
Yeah, all right.
Just
That's cool.
continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes. offense,
man.
special teams.
That man, 300 and something pounds, get ran over by 100 pounds. God.
Guys, a quick
All
update
right,
on a
cool.
notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game,
We do. It's only when the game's close. And this game has never been close. This game was never close. After I threw that pick, it was over. Man, I hit the wrong, but I was trying to hit triangle, and I tapped X, bro, and it just lobbed that bitch up. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown hit?
And the big boys up front doing their job.
Bro, they acting like this 27, bro.
Everything on the ground on that first drive.
Yeah, they coming off of routes and.
Coaching staff wants from this team. If they want
No,
to be the
27.
most physical team on the field, let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking for a man, it's Dixon. Throwing right.
Lay down, lay down. He was finna die. He was finna die. He was finna die, bro. Lay down, lay down, lay down. That man's head was finna jump off his shoulders.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh my. There's two of y'all. I said double team.
Knock him down at the 31.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of
Lay down.
rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
No, get the fuck out of here.
The defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against
That man just leaped for the stars, bro.
A lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit. Just not enough.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride. This game's over. Like I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
To the air on first down. There's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He's running for his life.
Defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message.
It's my quarter.
Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like let's live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
Man, I tried to kill him, bro. I promise you.
Came into this game with plenty of people putting them on.
You lowered your shoulder too.
Ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. Yeah. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason.
Man, stop it, bro. All right, I'm gonna just take his legs out.
All
Fuck it.
three phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Pressure coming. Big guy smells it.
Where's the linebacker that's supposed to be right there?
Just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the owner.
The kick is up and good. And
I try to dive from the back of the end zone.
a very efficient 5-way scoring
I see somebody do that.
and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any
I think he was
crease in
gonna
that
take
kickoff
off.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Let's run a play that nobody has seen yet.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Why my downhill don't work? Why my downhill don't work? Huh? Huh?
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
To the air, it's Dixon. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his second catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in they were going to have to limit him, but I don't know if they even thought
going for it all.
Oh my gosh. Get his ass, fat boy.
It is Georgia taking home the W in the Deep South. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. David Pollack and Jesse Palmer on Restatements, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That man was 89%. 426 yards. Man, get out of here.